Hi and welcome to Ron's Garage. Today we'll continue and see if we can build an inner structure here. So the roof is on the roof and I've just added a piece of metal that I had laying around. I have attached these angled pieces with some tape. So let's put the roof back and see if that works. So yeah, that looks pretty okay. I think the piece between there should have a bend. Probably it should be 3 decimeter straight and then an angle down. So that could be good. Question is, where do I go from this? I probably need to get the piece down there. Yeah, I have a piece of steel there, so I'll try some different angles. So I didn't trust the tape, so I tacked these, and now I'll figure out how to do that bar, and it should be, yeah, interesting. Let's see where we can start. I probably need to remove the tape because there should be this 3 centimeter bar here, not this, I don't know what it is, 1.5 probably. Yeah, let's remove the tape. So now I've put that small one in between here, and it's not the one that will be there. I will try to put 3 centimeter. Let's take this one like that, so I know that it gets correct, and then I'll have another piece at each side there. Yeah, something like this. Problem is, it should be on the corner of that one. That maybe I need to figure out a way, but I think I'll put the roof back. Oh, and just a comment, don't get lazy in the garage. If you need a welder's helmet, you should get the welder's helmet without or instead of just trying to weld and ruin your glasses and your eyesight. Just a comment. But actually, if we look here, we should probably put that 3 centimeter bar on the side of this thinner one, because then it will be kind of correct compared to the roof. I'll try that and see where we end up. So I ended up cutting up a 50 centimeter piece, and let's see if I can grab it in the correct angle. Up here. that will actually be perfect. But I need to make sure that it's in the correct space between them. So I'll remove the roof and do it from the top. Now that should be in the middle of that bar, and the small bar is just for something to hold this in place. So I'll do some tacks there so it's in place. So now we have some tacks there, and now we come to the interesting part, to join that one with that one. I probably need some interesting angles there. I'll measure and see. I just have that small part, and that's not enough. So I'll have to start on a new bar. But sorry for giving you a ride with the camera. But let's measure what we need there and get that correct. So now I have grinded down that to a 5-degree angle, I think it was. And if I look here, if I actually cut that piece off, I can make sure this bar goes down to the level of the other bar. So let's cut that piece out and see what we can do with this. Yeah. Something like that. Of course we need to do the same on the other side, so I have on a line there, and I need to measure so it gets the same. And that might actually be perfect once I've closed that gap and welded it together. So let's do one more of these. So yeah. So it should be something like that. But I don't get the correct angle. Either it's wrong up there or it's wrong down here. But yeah, let's see if we can fix that somehow. Probably I should tack this bar and then maybe remove the temporary bar. But yeah, at the moment it's getting a bit late, so I'll go in and look at some YouTube, see how others do, maybe. Then I'll get back tomorrow and continue this episode. So I have removed the center bar, and I will try to weld this on the table. First I think I need to weld the end of both parts there, and then we'll see if it fits. I had a feeling the weld was unclean, so I tried cleaning it with some brake clean. Let's see if I can get a nice weld there. I'm not sure if this is the way it should look. It looks like the weld is on top. I get the feeling that it's connected at least. I'll grind it off and see how it looks. Okay, I probably can't say that it's good penetration at the end there. Kind of the same on that side. So I'll try again. I added some more power and actually got more weld, but also almost blew through. But that should also mean that I'm deeper into the material. I'll grind this off again and see if I can get a good setting on the welder. Maybe I should have less wire. So I tried the other side, and I would say it's better, but I don't like that it's so much, what's that called? Pores, holes in the weld. But I'll grind that off and see. Could be better. And as you see, I have to put my clamp on the working material. I actually have a plan to put steel on this table. Problem then is that it will be much heavier, and since I have a small garage shop, whatever you call it, it will actually be harder to move it away if I have a steel top. But yeah, you'll see that later on the channel. So now I have tacked it together like that, and now we need to get it to fit there. But I actually think I will remove the bar between them and see if I can get them more straight, because I didn't get them really straight with that bar, unfortunately. Okay, so I found the issue with the impurities. I was a bit too cheap with the gas, but still the weld is on top of the material. I need to practice. One thing that I should actually do when I do this type of work is to make a groove, or you could say, in the material. So the parts that I should weld should have a 45-degree angle. I guess it's most important if you have thick material, but I could do that here also. I have the belt sander, so why not? But knowledge for next time. I'll try to get these pieces together. Yeah, I'm not sure. Of course, it's getting better, but it's still not good enough, I would say. And just as a heads up, if you have rags with brake clean, don't put them next to your welding material. It might catch a fire. So there we have it, all welded up. I think I got some penetration. Yeah, I'm not a welder's expert, but that should be enough, I hope. Then the question is, now we should probably make sure these are welded before we start connecting that one. I could even remove these and weld it on the bench. But I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I think I want to have them in place. But I should remove them to weld this up so that angle is correct. I hope all this actually fits the roof now. I did measure and have a look before I put those side bars in. These might be too long, but that's not an issue. Because I can cut them off, of course. Yeah, let's bring the right one out and weld that on the bench. Okay, so now these are tacked there and there, and it's time to test the roof again. I would say that is pretty good. When I put the roof on, I realized the roof or the inner structure is actually a bit high. Because if I look down here, the outer roof doesn't match entirely. I'll have a look at that hopefully tomorrow. But for now it's time to go to bed and work tomorrow again. So in the last clip I said I'll continue tomorrow, but now it's actually 2 weeks later, and I might have figured out the issue with the inner structure. I haven't cut this off, so I need to weld it. No, actually I've welded it or tacked it enough maybe, but I think I'll cut these off on both sides and see if it fits better like that. And yes, now it fits better. It's still not good, but I think it might have to be there. We will cut off a bit here. Not sure if I should do that, because this ugly weld has no value. I should cut somewhere here. Then I'll probably cut somewhere here and try to do a full piece there. Yeah, I'm no sheet metal worker, so I'm just winging it. Let's see where we end up. Okay, so now I have a really tricky situation, tricky shape. It should be around there, and then it should connect to this up here somehow. Yeah, we'll have to figure something out. I'll cut some and try it out, and hopefully I don't cut too much. This is actually not too bad. Of course it will not match exactly. That would mean a lot of work, but I think I could make this work. Maybe. And of course I need to put some pieces between there so it looks decent. I'll try to replicate this for the other side and see what we can do. I actually think I was able to mirror it all in the first try. What should I do now? I could just tack it at the bottom there and see if it fits. But I should probably clean the paint first. So if it fits, I can continue welding. That's probably the smart thing to do. Not sure if I should put something in that hole before, because that's actually from another design where I needed that hole, and I don't need it anymore. But I don't have to remove it either, so not sure. So I decided to tack it, and that actually fits quite well with the outer structure. I was not really satisfied with the fitness of the outer roof. It feels like this thingy is a bit too high. So I've done some small cuts there. That should lower the entire construction a bit. But I also think I need to lower it even more. If I push here, it's not enough probably. I might have to do a cut here to get it a bit lower, because I think it's the top roof there that is making it too high. And the problem I see is that from the end here I can see that the roof part is going up more than it should. Yeah, I'll weld these together before I mess more with it. Then I'll probably remove that one and maybe do a cut there. Another possibility would be to do the cut here. So I do this bar in a slightly other angle. Yeah, this is not as easy as it looks, or maybe it is. Yeah, I'll weld that at least. And for once, I'm actually quite satisfied with the weld. That's good. Okay, so I decided to cut off those dodgy welds first. And when I try to fit it here, I'm not sure if I can see it. There we can see it. It's riding on something back here, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's probably the end of that pipe. Yes, it is, on both sides. Let's see if we can do something there. Could be good. So I cut a 45-degree there, and also on the other side. Let's try the roof again. On this side, it's much more satisfying, I would say. Not sure if it's huge difference, but let's see. We'll go around and look at the other side. And here we have a bit of a problem, because to make this fit, I need to pull the roof over here. Now it fits really good there. And could you stay there? Even if I pull this out, it's really good, but maybe the roof is too short, or actually the bar is too long. I'll fiddle a bit with that, and hopefully I can keep it as is. Yeah. So I decided to do a cut in the middle like that. I know it's not the best to do, but I'm not building a roll cage, it's just some structure for it. So I think this might actually be good. I'll tack that together, but it feels better when I try the roof. Yeah, I'll try to tack it together and see what I can do. When you're working alone, you might need a helping hand. Then you could use a ratchet strap or something else to hold your pieces while you're welding. So I'm actually much more satisfied with the fitment, because we have, before I touched it, it was correct, but as soon as I touch anything, it will be releasing here. But yeah, and of course there needs a bit more cuts on both of these, but for testing it's quite good to have them a bit too long. Yeah. So next thing I need to tackle is the legs or the bars going down. I have them cut, so I need to grind the place where I will weld them and weld them. So I've got it tacked on there, and it's in there. That doesn't look very professional, but I actually have an idea to put a sheet metal on top of this corner to tie it all together. It will be a tricky piece, but I'll give it a try. But first I'll try to weld this together. I need to weld that middle section there, and I'll do some welding. Okay, this has been quite a long episode, for me at least. I wanted to have the structure done before I ended this video, and as you see, the structure is in place. Of course there are more things I can do. I need to cover this corner, and I need to weld it into the structure in the front. But this is what I wanted to do in this video. So now I will end this episode and probably start on the next one pretty soon, hopefully. But this is where we are at the moment. Please like and subscribe for more stupid content.